Hey, my elevators. This is Elle Beach, and I'm owner, creator, and founder of the Elevate Movement, which is a naturopathic approach to healing from the inside out. Listen, I just stopped by because I have been going through some things in my personal life, right? And I want to encourage you to do some of this, to get in some of this work that we have to do. When we ask for different things from God, Spirit, the universe, when we ask for different things, we have to be careful what we ask for, because sometimes growth, development, enhancement, financial stability, a promotion, it comes with some responsibilities from you. Like, you have to do some of those things. So to whom much is given, much is required. When you look at relationship and you look back and you say, "Ooh, I want a relationship that's, 20, 25, 30 years in the game." We got tenure in this thing. We have time invested with one another. You have to ask yourself, what's required? What's the ingredients? What does it take for me to get to that? What do I need to do to obtain a relationship that lasts 20, 25, 30 years? The truth is, that those types of relationships and that type of bond and chemistry and longevity and foundation is not built on a person saying, "Oh, I'm not dealing with this, I'm not taking this, I'm not tolerating this, they gonna have to meet me where I am, it's my way or no way." You do not get to those kind of relationships with that attitude. When you get to longevity and tenure and something that has value and substance, it's because you have put in some work and you have made some sacrifices, and you've actually sat in and with a person that possibly you did not want to. Maybe you guys were not seeing eye to eye on a particular topic, and then some kind of way y'all circle back and come back together. That's with anything. So business, endeavors, you got to put in the work. Relationships, you got to put in the work. Savings, having financial stability and freedom and security, you got to put in the work. Maybe don't shop as much. Maybe put an extra $5 or $10, in your savings account. You always have to put in work. So I started the video by saying you got to be careful what you ask for, because sometimes you will be stretched to a bandwidth and a capacity that you may not even think that you have. You may not even know whether or not you're capable of handling and doing the things that's required. So realistically, look at the things that you're asking God for. Are you built to handle those things? And if you handle it, do you know what to do with it? Will you love it and caress it and take care of it and finesse it and nurture it and put it back out there so that it grows and blossom and you have a return on your investment? ROI. I work in the financial sector in addition to being a therapist, and we deal with ROI all the time. We deal with inherent risks. We deal with what's the probability that something is going to happen if I input this. Will it yield what I needed to do? I work with pivot tables. Like, it's a numbers game. It's about probability. It's about statistics. So really ask yourself, like, have I put in some work for the things that I want? Have I done the necessary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps to get the desired outcome? And if you haven't, go back to the drawing board and ask for some more realistic things so that you don't get frustrated with your process. When we try to jump the gun and rush our process, that's when we get frustrated with ourselves. But when we are realistic with our ask and what we desire, then God can turn around and give us some of the, desires of our heart. So because of what I'm going through in my personal life, I wanted to challenge all of us to Make sure that our asks are realistic. Make sure that we are doing the things that we need to do to get the return on our investment. And then make sure we know how to cultivate and nurture that thing so that we can keep it. And we get to tell other people how to obtain those same things. So until my next video, elevators, you all have a good one. And I'm out.